friends. We are on our lesson number 30 on a trot, and from now on, every 10th will be the synopsis. This being the synopsis of 8 chapters so far. In first chapter, that is 8.1, I had mentioned how unkind chairman was bent upon sacking me as MD by making sure that I get no confidence motion in the board. And the situation had turned around its head by proving in the board that 120 million rupees wasted as per earlier decision would have caused the company a sick company, and that was because of my costing knowledge that any vital decision before 30th June of the next year can be taken as an expense or financial accounting in the previous year. That is how I saved the company, and I got a certificate from the board instead of insult and bad remarks. Next chapter, I had mentioned about my boss, Mr. Lal, how he was dead determined to sack me because I had refused his irregular advice. And I had made sure that he does not get even one opportunity to prove that I am at fault. To top it up, Mr. Daruwala, who was most feared in the company at the Bombay office, or almost at the vice chairman level, was very pleased with me when I had explained the details asked for over telephone from Bombay. And thereafter, on my resignation, I was offered double promotion and job at Telco, which I very politely declined, saying that I would not like to blackmail the situation to get double promotion and better job in the company after resignation. And that Mr. Lal became a friend of mine when I was at Chandigarh working in the new organization. Then third chapter was how to prove justice and truth. Mr. John put his wife on the dock and proved that an innocent priest who was unnecessarily put down upon by other senior lawyers to make sure that the case is lost by proving him to be a fraud. And then I had mentioned about the extraordinary ability of lawyer to counteract the cunning ability of a very senior doctor who wanted to avoid murder charge on some pretext or the other. And also at a place called Madhupur, how the ghosts were disturbing the ladies, and just because of mental strength, it was averted. Then next chapter I had mentioned about the snake thrown at me was thrown back promptly by me and making him run for cover. And also my meeting with the minister who was very dreaded, and how ultimately he gave me an outstanding rating. And next, I had mentioned about how, because of some senior celebrities' uh, desire for giving appointment to somebody, which I refused, I was subjected to inspection at joint secretary level, and who said ultimately that the files cannot be kept in a better way than this. Then in the next chapter I had mentioned how 4 rowdies at Chandigarh came to kill me, and how I had averted that with guile and intelligence and courage. Next, I had mentioned about one Mr. Bachu Sen, who was a dreaded person in the industry, in the company, in the locality, and how I changed him into a better man, better citizen of India. Then about my unkind chairman once again colluding with our foreign partner to cause inspection at 6 different plants, and after the inspection the report said it is kept in an ideal manner. Then I had mentioned about how, for no fault of mine, just because I had the audacity to tell my deputy managing director that this item has to be sent to Chandigarh on personal category, and he has to pay. I had to pay the price. I was demoted, and thereafter his boss, managing director, who is an Englishman, gave me double promotion because of my performance and other smart activities which has solved companies those days. In 1973, 20 lakh rupees machine dispatch not getting delayed. And then I had mentioned about Jim Corbett's presence of mind and courage in 2 stories where I had mentioned Tiger Smile and only 1 cartridge left. And the next chapter was with respect to my ability on the language, so that I can get over the problem of signing my death sentence by the then Deputy General Manager of Rourkela Steel Plant and General Manager Works of Rourkela Steel Plant, were very, very high level officers. And General Manager Works says that I am a director in your company, so I am advising you to sign this document, and you are not signing without changing a word that should be made, ought to be. And I said, sir, as General Manager Works, you are asking me to sign this document. As director, you would have sacked me, that you could not face General Manager Works. What kind of senior manager are you? Therefore, in totality, I had mentioned about your presence of mind and cool brain that has to work with support of knowledge of various disciplines which can help you get over the problem. Then I had mentioned how the help received from ISKCON, and it is an ideal story of marketing where life members are taken care, protected and respected, thereby their name is always in the mind of all the life members who are attending the temples. It is something to learn, something very, very important from marketing point of view, from human uh, behavior point of view, behavioral science point of view, and from the point of view of your progress. You want to progress over others. Your qualities have to be better than others in being ruthless at times, if the situation needs, in being kind at most of the times, including forgiveness where the situation demands and where you feel you can make this man a better citizen in society in times to come. That is your path of success. That is your path of success. You have to think and carry on with courage, with presence of mind, with cool mind. Thank you.